Hi parents, I wanted to go ahead and get started on our next session of extended learning for Clover School District. This session of extended learning will last all of April, so it will be finished on April 30th. I do want to make note though, just like in our first session, there will be due dates that are before April 30th, but we are giving the assignments now. Some will come out later on in April, but you can see looking at my Canvas screen that you can see my the extended learning assignments, directions, and expectations. You can see that there is a reading and grammar assignment, math assignment, then an I Survived Hurricane Katrina book link and questions, then this reading and grammar assignments for April 16th through 22nd, and math for April 16th through 22nd. You then have grammar for April 23rd through 29th, math April 23rd through 29th, your optional science choice boards, which I will explain more about in just a second, and then your April CCE activity, extended learning activities. These were optional in March for the first session. These are a requirement by the school district for May, so I will also talk more about that in just a second. So let's go ahead and get started with the basic assignments, directions, and expectations. So if you click on this link, when it becomes live on your child's Canvas, I'm going to open it up in just a little bit later tonight for you to see. Please read all the information that I give you carefully. I've had a lot of questions about things that have been asked in emails that I have covered several times. So I'm trying not to send out quite as many emails this round. So as I'm sending them out, please try to make sure you're reading them carefully and not missing any of the information. One of the main questions that I'm continuing to get is where to submit. And all of our assignments should be submitted to Canvas. I don't need anything submitted to Seesaw except some math pictures this time. But nothing should be submitted to Canvas. I'm here to help. Most of my questions I'm getting are where to submit. But again, I'm going over this in emails. Just please make sure that you're reading all of my emails very carefully. So once you get this, make sure, I'm not going to read all of this to you. Just make sure that you're reading it carefully when you open up this assignment. And this will be here for you to refer to all of April for these assignments. The link right here is your PDF, which has all of your child's assignments for April. So you'll click on it and you can download it to your computer. And there is not a playlist this time. We're hoping that's going to cut out on some confusion. This sheet right here is all your child should be doing for second grade at Crowders Creek. There is not a playlist for the school district this time. We were given the freedom to make our own assignments this time. So we're hoping that this will make things a little bit easier. So this is what you should be referring to. There's not a playlist where you have to do 4 assignments each day for second grade. There is still the activity playlist that is required this time that we will get to in just a second, but that's completely different from music, PE, art, for the related arts. So if you look on the left side, these are the required assignments. And on the right side is optional work for the students if they would like to do it. Optional meaning they do not have to do it, but if they have extra time and they want to do it, it is encouraged just to keep them learning, growing, and helping their minds to grow. So the expectation is for students to be working through April 1st through 3rd. Then they will have spring break and then continue their work April 14th through 30th. You will see on the first set of grammar, reading, and math assignments that it says April 1st through 15th. That's not the expectation that children will be working through spring break. it's just due on the 15th. So they will work the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and then the 14th, 15th for the first submission to be due on the 15th. So for the required assignments, let's go ahead and look at those. You can see 15 minutes morning work, 15 minutes for the math warm-up. That's what we expect the time to take. Students will continue to complete the reading and grammar morning work and math warm-up. Once completed, it can be submitted. Please do not submit daily. It gets very confusing. So once you are completely finished, then your child can submit it. Our main reading focus this session is going to be I Survived Hurricane Katrina, and I sent out an email several weeks ago if you wanted to purchase that book for your child. If not, there's a YouTube link right here where there is a reader who will read each chapter to your child. Then your child is to answer 4 questions in complete sentences each day and submit. Questions can be found on Canvas, which I will show you in just a minute. Questions will not be due until April 30th. You do not have to upload the answered questions daily, but the expectation is that you are reading and answering questions every day. For math, complete each activity at least once by April 30th. Take pictures, videos, or show evidence that you completed the activity and submit it on Seesaw. So there are only 7 assignments here. We have a lot more days than that, but you only have to complete each activity one time. You can do it more. It can be mixed up to do it in a different way. So all of these activities can be done more than once, but you are only required to do them once. So the expectation, as you can see down here, is for each student to put 60 minutes daily of quality work. We understand that every child works at their own pace. You may keep track of your task below. So every day, these are the 4 things that need to be done. Completed the morning work each day, so that's the reading and grammar. Completed math warm-up, that's the math that they've been doing. Read or listen to the book, I Survived Hurricane Katrina, and answer questions, and complete 1 math activity each day until they are done. And then if they'd like to do more, they can. I'm not going to read over all of the optional work. You can read over this when you get the assignment. But this is just more things that they can do if they would like to do. All right, so now let's go back to our Canvas. And all of that information that I just read to you is right here. CCE 2nd grade assignments. Below, I have included some